evening, everyone. I'm Keish Latterly. Welcome to the Bahamas Tonight, the national report. Topping the news this evening, residents in several family islands are breathing a sigh of relief tonight since more relaxations on restrictions stipulated in the emergency orders were announced by the competent authority. Prime Minister, the Most Honorable Dr. Hubert Minnis, in the House of Assembly this afternoon. With the vaccine to prevent the virus still in the works, the Prime Minister again reiterated the need for residents to adhere to all health safety protocols during what he branded the most significant national emergency in modern history. Aldaviz Munnings has the story.
As the number of confirmed COVID-19 cases in the Bahamas nears 3,500, Prime Minister, the Most Honorable Dr. Hubert Minnis, made it clear in his COVID-19 communication in the House of Assembly Wednesday, the second wave of the COVID-19 pandemic is not over, and the Bahamas is likely to face a third wave.
We cannot aim for zero. It's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. Just like the flu is with us, that will be with us. So we must manage it. So we have to live with it. But let's keep the numbers down. That's the most important thing, down. And if we keep the numbers down, we are okay. And the Bahamas will be recognized as a COVID-free destination.
And while making plans to achieve that goal, the Prime Minister announced several relaxations to the emergency powers COVID-19 orders. He confirmed that commercial and additional social activities will now resume on
Andros, Aucklands, Crooked Island, Long Key, Berry Islands, Bimini, Cat Island, Eleuthera, Grand Bahama, Inagua and Mayaguana. Health officials recommend that a 10 p.m. to 5 a.m. curfew remain in effect for Grand Bahama. Health officials also recommend that beaches remain open daily on the Grand Bahama from 5 a.m. to 12 noon for the time being. And because of the number of cases on New Providence, Mr. Speaker, the provisions under the current emergency powers orders will remain in place. And further, because of the performance of indicators being tracked by health officials, the provisions under the current emergency powers order will also remain in place for Abaco at this particular time.
Well, beaches in Abaco can now open daily between 5 a.m. and 10 p.m. Weddings can be held in a religious facility following protocols and health-approved guidelines for church services. Wedding receptions can be held indoors and outdoors on all islands except Abaco and Grand Bahama, where only outdoor wedding receptions are allowed. Funerals on all islands can be held in a religious facility following those protocols and health-approved guidelines. Graveside services with 10 people in attendance, not including the officiant and mortuary personnel, are allowed.
Without the emergency powers orders, the virus would run wild in our communities, killing a large number of people in record time. This is how serious this crisis is, Mr. Speaker. That is how infectious and deadly this virus is.
The Prime Minister also underscored government's commitment to reopening our #1 industry by mid-October with the necessary protocols in place.
So we'll present very soon, Mr. Speaker, a plan to remove both domestic and international quarantine related to travel. I again urge the Bahamian people that this can be successful. The Bahamas can be the envy of the world. Our tourism product can bounce back. Our borders can be opened safely. But we must travel with as God's Messiah.
I'm Altaviz Mannings, ZNS Network News.